Hey everyone, and welcome back to Comic Studio. And get ready for your favorite animal. And I'm probably sure that I just absolutely find out in stupid Comic Studio. So of course, this is going to be for such as a one thing as well. So this is going to be for exactly how it is, and it's nothing a little bit weird is going to be the favorite animal as well. So when I say we bear bears as well, we cannot able to be showing this for without further ado. So these are the bears that you remember around here last year. So this is absolutely the previous year that I just looked around for bears. And it's even nothing funny could be look like this. And I won't be explaining without further ado that we're going to be checking this out. So let's go for there's the bears like anything around here. So I'm not gonna be going for bossy bears. So even though, so let's going for bears. This is going to be for around here. So here it is. This is could be for we bear bears around here that exist in Comic Studio, but I'm not sure this is absolutely going to be between two of them. So I just using two for we bear bears. And I'm probably sure this is going to be for exactly one thing. There's one bear over here, and that was probably exist in Cartoon Network. But you might able to be seeing their bears, could be like cartoons, whatever, that I just literally saw. And probably I'm gonna head throughout for Cartoon Network, and probably this is going to be for exactly how it is. So I'm heading out to Cartoon Network for around for this thing as well. So, but I'm not very sure. That must be for total kind of stuff as well. And this is not gonna be what I absolutely gonna happen today. So I'll be headed around here, but looks like there must be for some kind of like this. But I'm not very sure. These two are underrated as well. So this is actually for some kind of Google Images, and not unlike anywhere it does, and probably provided by Cartoon Network for around here. So that was anything around here for it to say. This is actually going to be featured around here that completely exists in Cartoon Network, but this one should do it as well. And there's no backgrounds whatsoever. The full characters like any about these could be Grizzly, there's Panda, the Ice Bear, the Bigfoot, there's one small child person, a Cola, a park ranger, and right next to the Yeti. I know this is absolutely that I'm not going to be talking about here, so that was everything that we already told around here. But there must be for some kind of stuff. We don't want to look around here for this situation. But it was for some kind of icons that I wouldn't believe that we're going to find out. There's no submitted sprites over here, and exactly for user comics as well. As we're hearing throughout for the drafts, we wouldn't able to be putting anything around here because themselves that I never thought fully that we're going to find out in South Park. So I'll be added for some kind of South Park around here for this thing as well. So before I'm gonna be continuing this out, this is actually could be for around as new cookies as well. So I'll be heading out for South Park and probably add something those around here. So this is perhaps is going to be for one of their guests. So things might going to be sneak themselves into their way. But unfortunately, that South Park comic studio was completely discontinued forever because this is absolutely for lack of anything for itself. But this comic studio was outdated for a long time. I wouldn't believe it for something else if I wasn't able to be added something like anything it goes, and probably like more South Park backgrounds and a lot of characters it goes and items and stuff that wouldn't be probably easy that I never meant to be. So this is going to be that the Yeti has been popped off beyond their Cookie Run characters, running their way in fear. I'm pretty sure that the Bigfoot is absolutely out there, and nothing comes to find us, like anything as well. So, I supposingly that we're gonna be find something else. So maybe this is actually for the abandoned tree house, and probably over here. No, that is not gonna be here. Immigrating companies or the immigrating restaurants. So there's the police department, and probably like a little bit more, such as the forest itself, where the Bigfoot is roaming around, and there could be the abandoned mall. So right over to the next one. I'm not sure that we're not gonna be finding out here, and probably this isn't. I wasn't gonna be trying to find something as well. So there's a little bit more, and their residents, but I'm not very sure I should be able to be added over here. So I won't be able to look at around here because this is absolutely going to cause for my problems on my video. So I don't mean to just try to mention everything around itself. So looks like I'm probably still very sure that I'm just probably a little bit proved to do so as well. So that was all of 3 of them as well. And then that I should be able to add more a little bit for something as well, like Battle for Dream Island, or something like an Animated Insanity, and not anything it goes. You know that I was saying that that is not going to be possible, like the We Bear Bears was a short-lived, because I cannot able to be saying for a little bit for no sense as well. But sometimes it was a little bit short-lived or not, whenever it was. Eventually the series was cancelled down, but I cannot believe that wasn't going to be going for this one. And so that where does the last episode, who absolutely going to find out. But unfortunately, I'm not probably going to be saying anything as well. You can't able to do that in comments. So whenever that I just absolutely try to find out that leak cookie did it absolutely have this update for around any time soon as well. And because these new cookies around here more than over here, not like the chocolate bark cookie and anything as well, like the Dragon Eye cookie. There's more like Strawberry Crepe and Blue Whale cookie, but now there's Obscure Umbra cookie and White Peach cookie. Even that added completely as Potato Salad cookie and Princess Berry cookie. And not anything as well that I just going to be seeing this out. So, there's Doel and Slicer cookie and Mentahol cookie. It's just probably right over here. So you already seen around of this update around here since last month, and I wouldn't able to be find out like whenever it goes. So nothing where that the cookies like anywhere it does. So there is nothing more than my cookies like themselves that would be easy. So I suggest I'm gonna be added here, and even he's gonna be playing for something else, like the Hound Eye as well. So I'm not very sure. She was going out of nowhere. Another one that will be on the abandoned mall from themselves. So I'm pretty sure that she's gonna be walking around here with her. And there's a head crab that I just added. So even that Milk Cookie was afraid of that Yeti over here. There's Bigfoot. Right, is absolutely that Purple Yam has already seen this. There's a Cake Hound, or the Eye Hound again, right next to this one. But probably, guys, that the Carrot Cookie says, this is too dangerous to summon around here. That Licorice Cookie wouldn't able to do this. And because he was been watched by the park ranger over here. And so the bears have going to chase down with those guys as well. Dark Choco Cookie and Custard Cookie the Third have been chased by those 2 bears between Panda and Ice Bear. And this is probably for 2 images from Total Drama Island that I'm not very sure that is actually like this. This is the image from Genshin Impact. These two from Total Drama Island. And so, that must be a Chinese version of the Black Raisin cookie. It's absolutely going to be taken around here to talk around. So, that Snow Sugar Cookie is going to be taking care of the cocoa or the cola like this thing is, that I'm probably not sure. So anyways, that will be recently the end of this video, but I can't believe this is actually that I totally saved for some drafts. I won't be able to be looking at the bears again, but this is not probably since as well. And of course, this comic studio is underrated. And if you're going to be checking out of this comic creator, the link is going to be in the description below. I would not able to be saying that anything as well, because this is nothing really sure that we came around here and her parents that probably still exist about herself that you didn't realize that you see her. So anyway, that will be going to be signing off as well, and so on. Thanks for watching and for all your support, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later.